The writers of the New Testament were convinced that Jesus was at the heart of what God was doing in history, and that the central point of history was when God became a human being.
So Jesus completed the story that began in the Old Testament, and he was the key to how they understood the Old Testament.
They didn't reach this conclusion on their own. They got it from Jesus himself. For example, when he was having an argument with some Jewish leaders, he said this:
"You search the scriptures because you think they give you eternal life, but the scriptures point to me, yet you refuse to come to me to receive this life."
And he told his followers,
"You find it so hard to believe all that the prophets wrote in the scriptures. Wasn't it clearly predicted that the Messiah would have to suffer all these things before entering his glory?"
And then Jesus went through the writings of Moses and all the prophets, explaining from all the Old Testament the things about himself.
So Jesus taught that the Old Testament was about him. Because of this, Matthew and the other writers of the New Testament don't start with the Old Testament and try to understand Jesus. They start with Jesus and look for how the Old Testament points to him. There are several examples of this in Matthew's account of the birth of Jesus, and we'll look at these as we go on.
Do you want to find out whether God is real and to connect with him? Why not try praying? There's an app, a website, and a booklet to help you. And there are links in the text with this video.